Alright people, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be going through the 2022 draft and re-ranking the rookies now that it's the end of the season. I am only going to be doing the lottery, so the first 14 selections. And then at the end, before I do number one, I'll have like the guys in this draft who maybe didn't go in the lottery but have also had like noteworthy years. So yeah, let's jump right into it with number 14. Right, so at number 14 we have Ochai Agbaji, selected by Cleveland and traded to Utah. I've got him at a C minus. He's averaged 8 points, 2 rebounds, which off the top might not sound great, but only 21.5 minutes, and most of their minutes have been junk time anyway. He's kind of like, I feel like he's going to be a role player. He's not got star potential that we've seen anyway. If he gets his minutes up gradually, maybe in Utah or in another place, if they want to look into move him, he could become a bit better. But I think he's kind of bang average. He's not bad, but he's not great. At number 13, we have Jalen Duran, who was taken by Charlotte, and I believe he's playing in Detroit right now. He's averaging 9 points, 9 rebounds on 25 minutes per game. I think he's going to be great. I think he'll be fine. Maybe 1 or 2 All-Star appearances in his career if he can get to a starting role regularly. Defensively, he's amazing. I think he just needs to, get over the rookie hump and slowly start to develop himself, but I've got no worries about him. He's been great so far this season, so I'm going to put him at a B. Now at 12, we have Jalen Williams to the OKC, one of the Rookie of the Year finalists, averaging 14 points, 4.5 rebounds, 3 assists, playing 30 minutes a game. This is an A+, especially towards the latter end of the season when he started getting more minutes. Jalen Williams has been great. I mean, he went on that stretch where he was averaging like 25 for a couple of games. He's going to be perfectly fine. I've got no worries about him. He's going to be either an all-star or just below all-star level player, just of what we've seen this season. For all we know, he can come out like Trae Young, Luka Doncic did in their second season and absolutely blow up. But yeah, this is an A+ pick because of the place he got picked at 12th and what they've got out of him. He's great defensively, he's great offensively. He's going to be a great piece for this Thunder core going forward. At 11, we've got Ousmane Dieng. I'm going to give him a D. He's not played many minutes. He's played the least minutes out of everybody in this lottery list, averaging 5 points for the Knicks. But yeah, I'm not going to write him off with like an F or anything yet, because it is only rookie season. But he's not great at all. In the minutes he's played, they've been garbage time minutes. He's not shown much at all. So that's kind of where the D rating comes in for him. Next up, we have Johnny Davis to the Wizards. Same thing, he's played the second least minutes out of everyone on this lottery list. He's also going to get a D, 6 points. And that's about it. He's averaged 2 rebounds, 1 assist in the 15 minutes a game he's played in the 28 games. He's really been not what we've expected. We expected a shooter coming out. We expected him to play good minutes for Washington. That's not been the case. He's not lived up to what was expected of him. But again, it's only his rookie season, so we can't write him off yet. So at number 9, we have someone I'm a little bit more higher on because I think I might have been watching a bit more Spurs this season. But Jeremy Sochan, he's averaging 11 points, 5 rebounds this season, playing good minutes, 26 minutes a game. He's been great for the Spurs, especially towards the end of the season. He kind of got over his struggles because I know like towards the start he wasn't great, but as the season's progressed, he's been great on the defensive end too. I think he's fine. I think he'll be a great sort of role guy for this Spurs team and part of the core to come for what they're developing and stuff. So yeah, I don't think this was a bad pick. I'm gonna give this a C. I think it's bang average for the Spurs. At 8 is a E for Dyson Daniels. This is the only one that is this low. He averaged 4 points in 18 minutes per game. He played 59 games this season. He's not been great at all. He's not been great at all this season. Again, it is only his rookie season, but I've not watched much of him, to be honest. And from what I have seen of him, has not been great. I've not seen that flash that you've seen with a lot of these other guys. So for that reason, I'm gonna give him an E. Right. So with the 7th overall pick, Portland took Sharpe, who averaged 10 points this season in 22 minutes, playing 80 games. He looked great towards the end of the season when there was more like role players playing, the starters were kind of dropping off. When Portland kind of closed up their season, he was playing a lot more minutes and he was showing the potential out there. If he gets a starting role, I think he'll be a star in this league. This was a great little pickup for Portland, I think. So with him being one of my favourite players in this draft, and he was a great 3-point shooter. This year, shooting 36%. God damn. I'm gonna give him a B plus. At 6, this probably is my favourite player of this draft, Ben Matheran. This is a straight A plus. He averaged 17 points this season. He was a Rookie of the Year finalist. He was one of the best players opening up the season out of the rookies. Like, he averaged like 25 across the start of the season. I know he had like a couple of 30-point games as well, 40-point games. He looked great. He's looked great. I think he'll be a superstar coming into this league. He'll be great, definitely an all-star throughout his career, as long as he continues to work and improve his game. I think the only issue he could have is his defense isn't too great, and his 3-point production efficiency-wise as well. But again, rookie efficiency is kind of unquestioned, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, I'm going to give Ben Matheran, who's playing in Indiana, an A+. Now we've got Jaden Ivy at number 5 in Detroit, who I think people are giving way too much of a harsh opinion on. He averaged 16 points this season, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, shooting 42% from the field, 34 from 3. I think this was a great pick for Detroit. I think he was the best available on the board at the time besides Ben Matheran. And they took him. They needed that 2 guard, and I think that's what he's going to be for them and their core going future. So I'm going to give this an A-. Yes, I know a lot of people are hating on him. Late time minutes, clutch minutes, stuff like that. But he's a rookie. I think as he develops, he's going to be great, and he could potentially be like one of the top 1 or 2 best players in this draft when all's said and done. At number 4, we have Keegan Murray, another great pick, another one of my favourites. Again, a guy who, just off his stats, you can't really see his value. But, I mean, 41% from 3 as a rookie, averaging 12 points, playing good minutes for the Kings, 45 from the field. He's going to be great. He's long, he can defend, and he can shoot. That's the best thing. He's a 3-and-D guy. He'll be great as long as he continues to develop his offensive game, maybe with a bit more moves that are sort of parallel to his position. Playing in Sacramento with De'Aaron Fox, we know that the playmaking is there. We just need him to focus up on his skills, and I think he'll have a great long future in this league. At number 4, so yeah, I'm gonna give him an A-. Now, at number 3 is one of the most disappointing players of the draft, Jabari Smith. I mean, he was meant to go number 1 for the longest time. He ended up going 3 to Houston, and he's not had a bad rookie campaign. 13 points, 7 rebounds, shooting 41% from the field. 31 from 3 is a bit lacking from what we expected. But I think the star potential that was once seen in him isn't there anymore. I think if he wants to hold that plateau, he needs to continue to improve and come out next season and show us that he still has that star potential that everyone thought he had. But yeah, this has been a very, very dry season for him. A very underwhelming season from what we expected. Um, Even in terms of play styles on the other side of the ball too, he's not produced. So yeah, for this reason, I'm gonna give Jabari Smith a C. Right, so at number 2 we have a guy who hasn't even played a game yet, Chet Holmgren. Um, he's been injured. He's not played. We'll have to wait till next season to see what he's got. The next Thunder game that will be played, he'll be a starter in, which is exciting to see his debut and stuff. But I think the Thunder are very locked in on this pick. I think they've not shown any reason to doubt it. The only doubt now we can have for this pick is if Chet comes out and just doesn't perform. So for that reason, I'm still going to leave this pick with a B rating selection. At number 1, we have Paulo Banquero, who averaged 20 points and 7 rebounds this season, shooting 43 from the field, 30 from 3, but needs improving. Again, it's rookie efficiency. You can't really mess with it, but he's looking like the front runner for Rookie of the Year. And definitely the head of this Magic team in years to come. We'll have to see how his development goes, but I think for saying Orlando was supposedly meant to take Jabari number 1, and then on draft day they shocked the world and took Paulo, I think that was a very good pivot for them. And it definitely paid off. He's the undisputed Rookie of the Year, I think. I believe there was only one choice from a dude in Utah that swayed him from being unanimous. I'm not sure how credible that is, but I saw it on Twitter. So yeah, this is definitely an A+ selection for Paulo Banquero and the Orlando Magic, and it's going to be entertaining to see how he grows over the coming years. And that's all I have for you guys today. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe if you're not already. All my links are in the description down below, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.